play by Cheyenne.
Did you bring it, girl?
A witch lantern. As you
The
request.
soul of your matriarch intact.
I did not. Can you still resurrect her?
What? You don't possess it? And yet, I feel it near.
Witch! You are coming with me.
You dare lead an Inquisitor to me, girl? Inquisitor, I will strip the muscle from your bone. And after that, I will stitch up your pieces and they shall serve me.
She's dead. One so ancient, so wise. Was there really a benefit to killing her? I sought to resurrect someone important. The rituals are nearly forgotten. She claimed she could help me. I was so close. Still, something she said, something she felt, may be in you. I know there are many. I do think our purposes may intersect. Just a feeling, at the moment, but one too strong to ignore. Do you know of the place they call the Witch Tree? Meet me there. I have something for you, for saving me. And perhaps, next time we meet, we'll both be willing to reveal a bit more about ourselves.
The witch was dead. All that was left was to let my superiors know I'd failed them. I spoke the words of contact into the ring on my left hand and waited.
I assume you have news of the witch's capture. The witch is dead. Was I not clear? You were to bring her in alive. Wait. Is that its corpse? That's no witch, you fool. You killed a spirit weaver, a necromancer. Out of hiding, no doubt, because of a bargain made with a witch. Look at it. Does it look like the witch from before? Maddock, message Keska and have her pick up the witch's trail in the swamps around Wickham.
It will be done.
And you are to be reassigned. A most urgent task, actually. There is a noble amassing an army within Brer Castle, a potential threat to Crimson City. You are to enter the fortress and kill Lord Oberon.
Lord Oberon? Sir?
Do you have something to say, Commander?
No, Your Grace.
Then I believe we are done here.
Before I made the long trek to Lockmuir to introduce myself to the Lord of Brer, I decided it might be worth meeting the mysterious woman at the Witch Tree. Perhaps she knew a way to silence the voice inside my head. Or maybe our fates were intertwined. Though I doubt she would welcome that, given my current trajectory.
You came. I knew I'd see you again, one way or another. Because the Spirit Weaver told me, before it died. Tell me, what do you know about witches? Ah, yes! The stories. The power to corrupt men, destroy worlds, and kill infants in their sleep. The witches once fought to save this world. This doom, entropy, the force that bleeds into ours as it consumes this reality. It is the fault of man. Hundreds of years ago, powerful mages learned how to subvert the natural laws of magic by manipulating entropy. The witches begged them to stop, went to war with them, and lost. The archmages then turned against themselves and tapped into entropy to control the world. Portals opened, its forces invaded, its corruption spread. The leader of the last coven, Mandragora, made one last desperate attempt to stop the archmages. She had devised a way to close entropy, but was overpowered and killed before she could complete her task. But her spirit lives on. In you, in fact.
She speaks the truth.
I have pledged my life to help bring her back into this world. We need her, or entropy will end us all. But with the necromancer dead, I need to find another way. I don't know how her spirit transferred to you, but I need you to keep her safe. An enemy of the state, within you. You would be dead before the words left your mouth. I offer you this, a witch lantern. It will allow you to travel through entropy safely, to see the fate we will all suffer without Mandragora's return. If that doesn't persuade you, nothing will. The witch lantern can guide you through entropy to other portals in this world. I only ask that you use it to help me find a way to resurrect Mandragora. I suppose I should trust you with that. My name is Branween, last born of the final coven, a witch. I thought you might have. I had to trust you wouldn't strike me down before I finished. We must part, Inquisitor. It's up to us to restore Mandragora to this world. If you still doubt me, enter the portal and witness the true horror of entropy until our eyes meet again.
Something I can assist with? Hungry for some delicious...
I am listening.
Want to buy a potion? Okay.
Anything interesting?
This is the fate that awaits Baldur.
What's happening? I think I'll take this. What? Oh, no, it's... I feel rejuvenated.
You there? Have any regrets, huh? You lived this long. You got so many you could fill a lake with them. Except that lake's in your head. And you gotta keep swimming, or you'll drown in it. Now, not trying to talk your year off, I just want to share a regret with someone who might be able to help an old man not have so many. We've got a treasure map. Now, I always planned to follow it. But life kept getting in the way. But I'm running out of days. I got to know what's buried there. And I'll give you the map if you promise to split the fortune with me. Okay. Here it is. See, just got to look for the landmarks and you'll find the treasure. But you got to come back and show me what's in it. Hurry on now. Found the treasure.
I've never seen such a creature. The village is quiet. It should be bustling right now. It doesn't work. It opens from the other side.
I beg of you, please save my father. He was taken to the castle. Oh, blessings on you. You are the noblest soul I have ever met.
Nope. Leave this here. Leave this here.
We will cut you good.
I should be more careful.
Soon.
any baubles.
Hold up. Wait, they're human. No. That's not considered.
What do you want? Let me guess. A hearty pumpkin stew and suckling pig? A roast beef with a nice brown ale? Does that sound nice? Maybe you didn't notice from my tone, or the fact that we're huddled in an attic, but all we have to eat is dried beans, and the rat that have been trying to eat said beans. If I had one herb, even tarragon, I would weep like a baby. Ever since I got trapped in this hellhole, I've been cooking for sustenance rather than flavor, and it's killing me. Some nights, I think about throwing myself to the undead, just so someone has a decent meal around here. Where am I supposed to go? The woods full of monsters? The kingdom of a, no offense, religious tyrant maniac? The bandit-infested roads to Wickham? Oh, good. Now Wickham is only a little screwed instead of a lot. Sorry. It's just, I've been trapped here for weeks, and maybe you've noticed I'm a bit on edge. All I need is a place where I can cook, without threat of vampires, dictators, bandits, and rats the size of my ass. Is that too much to ask? Oh, thank the gods. If I had to spend even another night here, I was going to cook and eat my own arm. One of these hunters owes me a favor. I'll have them escort me. So long, you doomed bastards.
You're from outside the village. Did you see a man in a long leather jacket, black hair, about 30, scar on his hand? Might have been injured? Damn it. He should have been back by now. Why are you even in Lockmere Village anyhow? We're tapped out. Couldn't afford another hunter if we wanted to. Sorry if you came all this way for nothing. Do you even know? You don't, do you? Couple of months ago, villagers started going missing, so we sent our elder to Brer Castle to ask the Lord for assistance. He never came back. Sent another. Same thing happened. Then, one night, a bunch of troops from the castle came through town. We thought they were here to protect us and went out to greet them. That's when they pounced, started tearing into folks' throats and feasting on their blood. If Richter hadn't been quicker, it might have been all of us. But he threw a lantern, set them all on fire, and ever since then, things from the castle have been stalking us every night. Vampires. Mostly. Sometimes worse. Lord Oberon killed the former occupants of Briar Castle, made it his stronghold. If you're not a hunter, you've got business in Briar, I'm guessing. You want to get to Briar, Ferryman has to take you. And if you want to get to him, you need a grappling hook. I have one. And a request. Richter, like I mentioned earlier, he's missing. He was hunting something nearby, structure on the water. That's where he was headed. Here's the key. I would go, but we have a lot of traps to set up before nightfall and people are counting on me. If you find Richter, I'll help you in any way I can. Oh, and if he's wounded, you tell him Kilishandra does not give him permission to die. Richter?
These villagers hired the famous Van Belligen brothers to train them to kill vampires, and still haven't cleared them out. Nasty infestation, though. Castle's a breeding ground for them. But at least they got the best hunters money can buy. Van Belligen's name got to mean something to you, right? What? Come on. Not really a partnership, to be honest. I'm the real vampire hunter in the family. My brother's just a novice, really. He insists on using dual daggers. Like you could hunt anything larger than a rabbit with those. Actually, you could help settle an argument. Take this two-handed sword, kill a vampire with it, and tell me how easy it is to take one down with a real hunter's weapon. Place is crawling with the fuckers. Shouldn't take you long.
In light of the recent vampire threat, have thou considered...
Well, I'm not sure if that's right.
The scar on her hand and black hair told me everything I needed to know about the corpse. This was Richter. From the position of the body, it seemed as if Richter had plunged a stake into his own heart. Probably to prevent himself from turning into one of those creatures. Richter's last hunt.
Richter? Ugh, another good one dead and no time to mourn. Look, if you really want to kill Lord Oberon, I'll help you in any way I can. Starting with this grappling hook. To get to the ferryman. But you should know, the ferryman, he's one of Oberon's. And he doesn't take the living across. Maybe you can find a way, but we've got no one left to spare. You're on your own from here. You get to the castle, you kill a few for me. And Richter.
Hello, fellow human.
You know, on one hand, I'm happy to be out of that dire situation of having to hold in our bean-fueled farts every night so as not to give away our position to the vampires. On the other hand, I've gone from the kitchens of lords to a backwoods hangout for lowlives and kooks. I imagined this place was going to be on the level of a carnival, or at least a royal orgy. But instead, well, just look around us. What I meant to say was, I can work with weirdos. They've got to eat just like everyone else, right? And if anyone wants to eat, I'm going to need ingredients, which you will have to bring me. You procure those, and I'll turn them into meals so good, they'll change your outlook on life. Yes, I'm that good.
happy to help.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
I have favor to ask. It's my goat. Hellebore got separated from him. Important I get him back. He's an old friend and my assistant. Black goats are adept in amplifying certain spells. Here, his favorite treat. Look around the swamp. You see him? Feed him that. Good too.
You came to the right guy.